Hi, I'm Geert Kirsten. I'm the CEO of CEL SCI Corporation on the New York Stock Exchange, stock symbol CVM. Our idea is to use the immune system to try to cure you when you have your first cancer. I mean, think about it. Of all the people you know, when they first get cancer, what was their first treatment? Still surgery, radiation, chemo, some combination thereof, right? So where are all the cancer drugs that you read about? They are only for people who have failed the treatments. At that point, what's your chance of actually curing someone? No, we want to use the immune system while it's healthy, because before surgery, radiation, chemo, it's healthy, and afterwards it's not. We want to use the immune system to really help you up front. We want to add it to surgery, radiation, chemo, to make you more successful, to maybe cure you, so you never have to deal with becoming a dying cancer patient. That's a huge undertaking, and we're at the end of it. 32 years, 8-year clinical trial. Everybody is waiting, and I apologize for having to say that, for 298 events, which is a nice word for death, among 800 patients in the 928 patient study. It sounds terrible, but in order to show a survival benefit to FDA, we have to wait for those 298 deaths. People have been wondering, based on the original projections and when patients were enrolled, why we haven't seen 298 deaths yet. And while it sounds weird, that should be a bad thing, is our drug is designed to help you. If our drug works, you're not going to die, which means it will take longer to reach 298 deaths. So now the speculation is, oh, maybe CEL SCI is right after all. Maybe their drug does actually increase survival and it will take longer to get 298 deaths. And the nice thing is, this was, in a way, confirmed from another side, in that the committee that oversees the study, and they have all of the unblinded data, which we don't have, so they have everything. And the study's almost finished. They said, continue the study until you have the requisite number of deaths. So we've got good news from all sides. This is a way to help so many people. Surgery, radiation, chemo are the first treatments for just about every cancer patient, right? What if you can add an immune system component to it, one that doesn't add toxicity? How big is the market? Think of all the people who've had surgery, radiation, chemo, if we can add Multikine to it, our drug. So right now our valuation is about $130, $140 million. Highly liquid stock. It's attractive. Let's say we have our data sometime this year. Cancer drugs that show survival benefits are always worth billions of dollars. And you're helping people. This is the best combination.
Okay. Now my last question would be, for those that believe in CEL SCI, why is 2019 our year?
Can't be 100% sure. You have to wait for 298 deaths in the study. How can I predict when those occur? But since the statistical analyses and also our contract with the people running the study had assumed they would have occurred by now, the fact that they haven't occurred is probably a good sign. So if they still haven't occurred in a year, then you might assume that our drug is working so well that ethically it would be really questionable to continue the study. Because if no one dies on our drug, which I'm not suggesting that's happening, and everybody who should have died ends up dying in standard of care, that would be such a difference that you would want to bring the drug to market quickly. So at a certain point, if we don't have the data and it's going in our favor, ethically the study should have to be stopped. I just don't have the details. I don't know exactly what. But my feeling is every day that this takes longer, the data is probably getting better for our drug.